Hey guys, it's been a while since we haven't done one of these vlogs. We hope everything's going alright for you guys. As you can probably hear, I'm a little bit crook. It's winter. Everyone over here is coughing and spluttering, so that happens. Anyway, 2017 is about to end already. God, that went quick. And we wanted to do a little bit of a recap on some of the updates that we've brought to the game since the beginning of the early access of Dead Cells. And, wish you a Merry Christmas and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, the Foundry update is our fifth major update, actually, since starting off the early access. And in 7 months of development, we've removed most of the placeholders. We've added a daily run mode, one boss, 3 new levels, each with its own identity and bestiary, a whole bunch of little enemies for you to fight. On top of that, we've added a whole bunch of new items, weapons, spells, and all that kind of stuff, along with a bunch of new mechanics. Wall jumping, smashing the ground, basic stuff like adding elemental damage to all the weapons. Obviously, the shield and the ammo system have been updated, and as well as the level design of pretty much every single biome. More recently, we completely redesigned the level up system based on the feedback that we received from the community to compensate for a diverse range of playstyles. So the Foundry update basically focused on bringing the last of sort of the major changes linked to this system before we move forward with more levels and more content. That is the customization of the difficulty system, and a more meaningful metagame based on weapon upgrades, and a way to adapt your character power-up during a run in function of the gear that you're finding and how you're going to take on challenges. So basically that means that now, even if nothing's set in stone and we could still go nuts and break everything again, it's not planned. We actually feel like now we can move forward and get busy finishing the game. So first of all, we really want to thank everyone who trusted us enough to get behind us while basically we're an unknown team releasing in early access, which can have a big risk of being disappointing. So everyone who got behind us and helped make Dead Cells what it is today, thank you guys. As far as we're concerned, the game has tons more features, more content, less bugs, and there's less of a risk taken by new players when they buy the game right now because of you. So, awesome. Thanks so much. So as a result of this, and as we mentioned when we first started with the early access, we're actually going to increase the price at the end of the winter sales. We'll probably do that again for the end of the early access, but we'll let you know well and truly in advance. On the subject of releasing the game, we've still got a lot of work to do before we actually get to 1.0. But obviously more content is coming. We also need to shift a lot of resources to polishing the game and giving a little bit of love to the UI, as well as a rework for the challenge rooms, for example. We're going to release Mac and Linux versions in the following months. And of course, as we've been hinting, and as you've all been really interested in finding out, we've well and truly advanced with making all the necessary contacts, getting in contact with all the people from the console world. So the console version of Dead Cells is looking good across all platforms for 2018, so stay tuned. There'll be lots more news about that very soon. As I mentioned, you can probably hear I'm a little bit sick, and it's holiday season. A lot of the team are going to be taking time off over the next couple of weeks. I'm actually sitting in wonderful Portland right now. So happy holidays to everyone. Hope you have a great end of year, that you all get to spend some time with your families. And yeah, thanks again so much for getting behind Dead Cells, and we'll be back for even more in 2018. Take it easy.